Chlorine.
What? Keep stretch it a bit, please.
No. Chlorine, definite final answer.
You've just won £250,000.
Thank goodness it came up.
Yeah, it was a bit of a worry, wasn't it?
It's Ireland.
It's the right answer. You got £300. Hello and welcome to Monday Nights Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Now, at the end of Saturday's show, John Tuff here, an insurance claims adjuster from Harold Wood in Essex, was on £300, but the good news is that he still has all 3 lifelines remaining. Up in the audience, once again tonight, looking very proud, his partner Cheryl. By pure coincidence, last weekend, John and Cheryl started making plans to get married and decided they'd love to have the wedding of their dreams and a honeymoon in the Maldives. If only they had £8,000, which doesn't sound that far away. Cheryl's very proud that John's on tonight, but her only real worry, she says, that he's going to show himself up by using his lip balm all the time. Apparently he's absolutely obsessed with it. She says he's like a big girl's blouse, her words, not mine, and even puts it on during meals out in restaurants. John?
Not true.
True! The woman of your dreams told me this. Have you got some on you now? Have a little... You probably have. You're very romantic, apparently.
All right, good.
Apparently you are.
Good.
You've actually... Now, did you propose in Cyprus?
That's right, yeah.
Full bit? Down on one knee?
Yes, indeed, yeah. 1 minute after midnight on Cheryl's birthday.
I knew all the girls would do that. They always... You have a rose in your hand or anything? In your teeth? Any of that? Glass of champagne?
No, just the engagement ring in the pocket.
OK. Quite seriously tonight, you were saying... I mean, £8,000 would be good.
Yeah.
£4,000 would be good, actually.
Yeah.
But you were saying he's just had his first mortgage statement. It's 25 years, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And this is the first one.
Yeah.
So there's 24
so
years...
we've gone backwards from the...
We did. Hopefully you can short-circuit it a bit by coming here. OK, well, listen, fingers crossed tonight.
Thank you.
Lots of love to both of you. If you'd like to be here like John, playing for a possible £1 million, that would be very handy. Give us a call on 09068 444444. John's on £300. He has all 3 lifelines still remaining. It's got 50-50, he's got phone a friend, and he's got ask the audience. You ready for this again?
Yep.
It's that time again. OK, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Question number 4 is worth £500. Have a look. Here it is. Which victorious Briton famously lost an arm and an eye in battle? Wellington, Nelson, Montgomery, Churchill.
I think it's Nelson.
I think you're right. It's £500. Well done. OK, John, last point, you could go home with nothing, but first serious milestone, you'd be guaranteed to go home with £1,000 if you give me the right answer for this. Question number 5. You've got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you have to. You probably won't need one. Have a look. Where does a British Intercity 125 travel? At sea, on a railway track, along the roads, in the air.
Not very far at all at the moment, but it's on a railway track.
It is on a railway track. You got £1,000. Well done, John. Give your lips a little dab.
Not just yet.
Okay. Wait till some serious money. OK. You've got £1,000. You've got all 3 lifelines left. Have a look at question number 6. It's worth £2,000. You're 10 away from £1 million. In which traditional pantomime does Widow Twankey appear? Cinderella, Dick Whittington, Babes in the Wood, Aladdin.
Could I ask the audience, please?
Can you go on? OK, audience, This is the question. It's worth £2,000. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it is. In which traditional pantomime does Widow Twankey appear? A, B, C, or D? It's worth £2,000. All vote now. 61% think Widow Twankey is in Aladdin. 8% think Babes in the Woods. 16 Dick Whittington. 15 Cinderella. It's worth £2,000. You've got 1,000 guaranteed.
And the 61% was for Aladdin.
Yes.
Yes. I'll go with the audience.
Final answer.
Final answer.
It's the right answer! Yoo-hoo! OK, John, you got £2,000. Question number 7's for 4,000. You've still got phone a friend, and you can still go 50-50. Have a look. You're 9 away from a possible million. In retailing, which of these items might be sold as white goods? Newspaper, ice cream, fridge, car.
I'm not exactly sure. Could I phone a friend?
You can.
Please.
Who'd know?
Les.
Les? OK, where's he? Kent Resident.
My dad.
Your dad? Right. What's gone out?
Hello?
Les?
Yeah?
Hi, it's Chris Tarrant here on ITV's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Hello, Chris.
I've got John Tuff here. You remember him, he's your son.
Yeah, I do.
He's doing OK, he's on £2,000.
Right.
But Les, with your help, we can get him up to £4,000.
Right.
Next voice will be John's. He'll tell you a question with 4 possible answers. 3 of them are wrong. Obviously, one of those is the right answer. It's worth £4,000. All right, Les?
Yep.
OK, 30 seconds. John, good luck. Your time starts now.
Dad,
Right.
in retailing, which of these items might be sold as white goods? Newspaper, ice cream, fridge, or car? Do you want me to repeat it?
Yeah, John, I don't know.
In retailing, which of these items might be sold as white goods?
John, I don't know.
OK, not to
Okay,
worry.
sorry.
Yeah.
You've got 2,000. You can obviously take it. It's worth 4, but you lose 1,000 if you give me a wrong answer.
You have to use my 50-50, I'm afraid, Chris.
OK, computer, take away 2 wrong answers. Leave John the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. You're right, it's not ice cream.
I'll try a fridge.
There's a hysteria about you now, isn't there? Final answer. You're guaranteed 1,000,
Yeah.
but it's worth 4.
A clutching at straws final answer.
John.
Chris.
John.
Chris.
You just won £4,000. This is for £8,000. You would lose 3,000 here.
Yeah.
If you give me a wrong answer. You're guaranteed that 1,000. You could walk away with 4. Have a look at question number 8. It's worth £8,000. What sort of people founded the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood? Artists, monks, faith healers, gamblers. What do you think, John?
It's between artists and monks.
It's up to you. Don't to play it. You can take 4,000 and walk away.
Yeah. I'm going to have to be a very big chicken indeed
It's up to you.
and take the money. I really don't know. Honestly, don't know. It's a either or, and I'll pick the wrong one.
Your call. I certainly wouldn't push you. You lose £3,000 if you give me a wrong answer.
No, I think I'll take the money.
Your call.
Yeah, I think so.
Final answer.
Final answer.
OK, give him a big hand. John Tuff goes back to Harold Wood with a very relieved Cheryl up there with £4,000. Well done, John. I can tell you, if you had gone artist monks,
I probably would have plumped for monks in the end.
Well, then it's very, very, very lucky you didn't, John Tuff,
Good.
because it would have been completely wrong. Right answer was actually artists. Raphaelite, artists. He goes away with £4,000. John, stay there. We'll take a break. We've got 10 brand new contestants. We'll do it all over again in a couple of minutes. Join us again for the second part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Don't go away.
What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. No time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. A poor life this, if full of care. We have no time to stand and stare.
Centre Parks. For a brochure, call 08705 200 222.
Glade Natural Breezes. It's like being given a bouquet of fresh flowers. A new bouquet every day. Its scented oils give 75 days of constant freshness. From the first day to the last. The freshness of a new bouquet every day. Glade Natural Breezes.
HP loves beans on toast.
The Parents for the ultimate cheese on toast.
Toilet Duck Active Liquid keeps on cleaning when ordinary rim blocks gradually fade. Duck Active Liquid cleans and freshens with every flush.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
This one looks tricky, Karen.
It'll be okay.
You know there's a new lot who can get you in around 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's my lot, actually.
He looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's from Direct Line Rescue, so he's not a cowboy. He's the cavalry.
Very good.
Yeah, they are.
Direct Line Rescue. Now that's what you call a breakdown service.
Life would be simpler if you could pay for everything monthly. The average person would pay £18 a month for holidays, 3 knicker a month for underwear, and 75p a month on wedding presents. You can do exactly this with your essential bills. Pay a bit every month with direct debit. Do it with a debit, direct debit.
Do you speak Orange? Today, Orange has interests in 19 countries, covering 450 million people. By 2005, we aim to be in 50 countries worldwide. That and our share offer now on are just part of our Orange print for the future. For a prospectus, call 0800 085 8888 or visit our website. The future's bright. The future's orange.
Well, how did it go?
They said there was too many grey areas.
Perhaps they've got a point.
Grey areas? I can fix that.
Just for Men takes off the years grey puts on for a natural look in just 5 minutes.
Great presentation.
Now that's what I call using your head.
Just for Men takes off the years.
Every decision could hurt. Sorry. Could you do it? The Bill. Tuesday at 8, ITV.
second part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Before the break, John Tuff went back to Essex with £4,000. Now we've got 10 brand new contestants waiting to play for a possible £1 million this Monday night. Let's meet them. They are... Brian Adams from Renfrewshire, Colin Dover from West Yorkshire, Gary Moore from Merseyside, Chris Willons from Essex, Kerry Montague from East Sussex, Louis Friedman from Kent, Errol Toplin from Buckinghamshire, Mick Crowther from West Yorkshire, Joe David from Shropshire, Owen McAfee from Perthshire. OK, it's fast finger first. Whoever puts the 4 answers in the correct order in the fastest time is next this Monday night to play for a possible £1 million. Audience, quiet as little hamsters, please. Wearing slippers. Let them concentrate. Fastest finger first. Here comes the question. Starting with the earliest, put these historical documents in the order they first came into effect. Maastricht Treaty, US Constitution, Geneva Convention, Treaty of Rome. The audience pretended to look incredibly knowledgeable, going, oh, yes, oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, Maastricht, yes, I know this one. Right. Let's just double-check then, Joe, in the right order. US Constitution first back in 1789. Geneva Convention then 1864. Treaty of Rome 1957. Maastricht ratified in 1993. I'm sure you all got that in the audience. Yeah. Right. So that's the right order. Now, these got it right out of our 10. Who got it right? Probably not many. 3. Who was fastest? Errol Toplin. Oh, my God. Oh, it's me! Well, you're in a bit of a state. Harold, this is why you came here. Harold, you got it right. You were fastest.
I was,
that's what you came to do in 8.84 seconds.
Yeah.
You can be right for this.
Yeah, I hope so, yeah.
Well, I hope so, too. This is Errol Toplin, a solicitor from Chesham in Buckinghamshire. Up in the audience, his wife Maggie, and watching at home are the kids, Beshley and Verity. Maggie's only advice tonight is get your brain in gear before you get your mouth to work. Don't be impulsive and don't get too loud.
Oh.
Why do you keep going, oh? This is your wife? Your wife
Yes.
speaking? Is that liable to be how you might be?
Well, I think I exploded, didn't I? When
Well, I
got
think
the
you did a
fact-
bit, yes.
I think I was so surprised.
You're actually a Canadian from Toronto.
Yes.
But you've been here a long time.
27 years.
That's quite, yes, that's
Yes,
quite a long
very
time.
long time, yes.
So why? I mean, you're very welcome, but why?
Well, the real reason is I didn't get into law school in Canada.
Ah. So you're sort of reject, really?
Yes. Yes, that's right. And Britain tends to be a home for unwanted colonials. So.
What? I mean... Oh, hello. A few unwanted colonials in the audience this evening. I mean, I actually spend a lot of my time, as you may or may not know, in Canada. I love Canada. Why would you find England so attractive, apart from the fact you couldn't get a law degree over there? But what's the beauty for you of England?
I like the British humour enormously, and despite the fact that I come from a large and very pretty country, I think the British love of the countryside is fantastic.
Well, you must love Canadian countryside. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yes, it is, but there is
Stunning.
something about the British love of a much smaller countryside that is very warming to me, and the British really care for it.
Well, now, you've got 2 kids. You've got Beshley, who you want to put through university.
Yes.
So what for you, as a dad, would be, I mean, a seriously handy amount of money tonight? I mean, obviously £1 million would be wondrous, but what would be a really handy amount of money for you, truthfully?
Truthfully, I'd be happy to walk away with $16,000, which would pay for her university education. Anything beyond that, I'd be absolutely delighted with.
Well, listen, lots of luck.
Okay.
If you'd like to be here like Errol playing for a possible £1 million, check if you're eligible by seeing a summary of the rules on Teletext on ITV. You can see the full set on the ITV website, or of course you can send a self-addressed envelope to our usual address. But remember, you've got to ring it to win it. 09068 444444. That's the number that Errol rang, and all the others. 15 questions, £1 million, 3 brand new lifelines. Errol's got 50-50. He can phone a friend and he can ask this audience. OK, lots of luck, Errol. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? OK, question number 1 for £100. 15 questions between you and £1 million sterling. Here it is. In which gymnastic position do the legs point in opposite directions at right angles to the body? The splats. The splots. I think we know where we're going. The splits. And the splints.
The splits.
Is the right answer. You've got £100. Okay, question number 2 for £200. Have a look. Here it is. According to the title of the hit song, what was tied around the old oak tree? Blue shoelace, red dicky bow, yellow ribbon, green toilet roll.
I think it's yellow ribbon.
Ah, yeah, green toilet. No, you're right. It's the right answer. You've got £200. Okay, question number 3, £300. Have a look. Which of these is a service lift used to carry food and crockery between kitchen and restaurant? Why are you grinning, Errol?
I think I know it.
Let's see.
Right.
Okay. Have a look. Lazy barman, dumb waiter, deaf maitre d', blindfold steward.
Well, it's probably dumb waiter, I think.
Dumb waiter's the right answer. You've got £300. Okay, question number 4, £500. Here it is. You could still go home with nothing else, so just be aware that you have got those lifelines. Use them if you have to. You probably won't. Have a look. Question number 4, £500. Which part of English grammar also means a judicial punishment? Bracket, clause, phrase, sentence.
Sentence.
It's the biggest grin in the world when that came out. Sentence is the right answer. You got £500. Okay, Errol, first big milestone. You give me a right answer here, you go home with at least £1,000 back to Cheshire. Have a look. Question number 5, here it is. What's the surface of the tennis courts used at the Wimbledon Championships? Gravel. Be good. Clay, concrete, or grass?
I'll stick with grass.
It's the right answer. You got £1,000. Good on, Errol. Feel a bit calmer?
Slightly, very slightly.
Slightly. Listen, whatever happens, you go home with at least £1,000.
That's right.
That's guaranteed. You've got 3 lifelines. You haven't needed any of those yet at all. You're 10 questions away from a possible 1 million. You're 4 away from putting your daughter through university. Take your time. Have a look at question number 6 for £2,000. On which continent are the Niagara Falls? You may know this. Let's see what the options are. Well done, computer. North America, South America, Europe, or Africa?
I don't think I'll phone a friend.
I don't think so.
No, I'll go for North America.
It's the right answer. You got £2,000. Right. Okay, you got £2,000. Have a look at question number 7 for £4,000. Here it is. What nationality was the teacher and philosopher Confucius? French, Chinese, Egyptian, Russian. I thought Canadian was going to come up for a minute. French, Chinese, Egyptian or Russian, the philosopher and teacher Confucius. It's for £4,000.
Chinese.
Sure?
Yes.
Ever read it?
No.
Nor's anybody?
No.
Final answer.
Final answer, Chinese.
It's the right answer. You got £4,000. Okay, Errol, you got £4,000. Next question is for £8,000. You still haven't used a lifeline. It's going rather well, isn't it?
Yes. Frightening.
You got 50-50. Phone a friend and ask the audience left. You're 8 away from a possible million. Have a look at question number 8 of 15. Which of these songs does not feature in the musical Guys and Dolls? Luck Be a Lady, Guys and Dolls, Climb Every Mountain, Adelaide's Lament. That's worth £8,000 to you. Have you seen it?
I have, but a long, long time ago.
It's worth £8,000. You lose £3,000 if you give me a wrong answer. You've got 3 lifelines if you need them.
I think I'll go 50-50.
OK, computer, take away 2 wrong answers. Leave Errol the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer.
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure Adelaide's Lament is in that. So it is climb every... I'll go for climb every mountain.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It's the right answer you got there. You got £8,000. Climb Every Mountain is actually Sound of Music. Right, you got 8,000. This is for 16,000. Question number 9. What type of bird is a peregrine? Why are you looking at me and nodding? What are you waiting to see come up? You're hoping.
Falcon.
I beg your pardon?
Falcon.
OK. Eagle. Falcon. Stork. Owl.
Well, the only one that makes any sense to me is falcon. Falcon.
It's the one you said you thought it was, but it's up to you. Final answer? This is for the £16,000 you came for.
Yes. Final answer.
Peregrine falcon is the right answer. You got £16,000. You're right, or you look shell-shocked. You're right.
I have to say this is worse than any exam I've ever written. Absolutely, this is so different than being at home.
Of course it's different from being at home.
Absolutely horrible.
You wouldn't have all these people around your lounge, would you?
Yeah, don't come on.
You'd sit there in Cheshire in your lounge with these 200 people sitting around you watching your telly, would you?
Yes, I thought I'd enjoy myself, but this is really horrible.
You won't enjoy yourself. Join us again in a couple of minutes. Find out how much farther Errol Toppling goes. He's on £16,000 at the moment. The next question will be for £32,000. Don't go away. Join us again.
Jamjar.com have got brand new Ford Focus 1.6 Z-Tex for just £10,495. That's £1,500 off the list price.
And Richard Harris is about to call Seaboard Energy to see if he could save money on his gas and electricity. What do you think of his chances?
If he can keep his cool and make the cross to the phone here, and then call Seaboard Energy on this number, we'll soon know.
Oh! It looks like he's moving. He's...
Oh!
He was just getting comfortable.
What a shame.
What a wasted opportunity.
That really was his chance for glory.
Just because you can't see something, it doesn't mean it's not there. This toilet has been cleaned with bleach. Looks clean, doesn't it? Bleach only whitens limescale. It doesn't remove it. But Harpic 100% limescale remover destroys the limescale that bleach leaves behind. 100%. For a Harpic clean, send in the experts.
Getting a breeze through the house is a great way of getting rid of that lived-in smell. But all your fabrics trap household odors. Then when you shut the house up, they start releasing them again, undoing all your good work. But not if you use Febreze. Febreze safely gets to the odors in virtually all your fabrics and cleans them away before they can be released. So your home stays fresh as a breeze. Febreze stops odors making a comeback.
Long, long ago, well, last weekend actually, a kind and gentle father took his 2 sons to a magical land. There, villains were shaken by his courage. His bravery knew no limits. And though he couldn't prove himself to be the one true king, he certainly proved he was one cool dad. Disneyland Paris, call 08705030301 and come and live the magic.
Mummy, why are you making the flowers red?
So that they grow faster.
So, now you'll grow faster. Now you can play with me properly.
Look, she's already grown.
Bounty, the stronger soaker-upper.
Now, come on. Finish your drink and come to bed.
time for bed. And get some sleep. It'll be very nice, I promise. Come to bed. Come on. You know you want to. Virgin. Hey, are you coming to bed or what?
New World Mortgages. Call 0845 845 4455 or visit mynewworld.com.
Are you all right there? You're smelling your hands. I don't like to see you smelling your hands. It reminds me of your youth.
I love to see that. If you get a bus early in the morning, there's always people going...
Oh, and you accuse me of being too crude.
Adil and Skinner, Unplanned. Tonight at 10:50 on ITV.
Welcome back to the third part of Tonight Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Just before the break, Errol Toplin got himself up to £16,000. Still got 2 lifelines left. Got Phone a Friend and Ask the Audience. Next question is for £32,000. So how are you feeling, Errol? You're still in a bit of a state.
I feel absolutely petrified, I have to say. I wish I could say that I'm enjoying myself, but, well, I think I can say I'm enjoying myself once I get to 32, if I get to 32.
If you'd been on our... They were brilliant, I must admit, I really enjoyed them. The couple shows we did 2 or 3 weeks back. If you and Maggie had been on...
Yes.
How would that have gone?
That would have gone very well, because she calms me down.
Ah, you need calming, actually.
Yes, she's the best influence in my whole life, actually.
I mean, you need a bucket of water at the moment,
I think I probably do, yes. That's exactly right, yes.
Would there be conflict between you or not?
I don't
She seems
think
very
so.
calm, Maggie.
She's very calm. She's very good
one.
for me, really sensible. Yes, it was a very good marriage.
Well, for you.
Well, depending on the answer to the next question,
yes.
It's a good marriage.
Suddenly you might become extra lovable. Now, serious business, Errol. You've got £16,000. You would lose £15,000 here if you gave me a wrong answer. Now, you said when you came on you were hoping, if you could, to get to this milestone at the moment of £16,000. You were hoping to get to £16,000. That would put your daughter through university. Have a look at this question. Tell me if you want to play it. What nationality was Tolstoy, the author of War and Peace? French, Polish, Hungarian, Russian. It's worth £32,000. What are you thinking, Errol?
I'm thinking it's Russian.
You've got 2 lifelines if you need them. Have you ever read it?
No, I haven't read Tolstoy.
Goes on a bit.
Does rather. Russian.
Final answer. You're gambling your university fees, you know that?
Final answer.
Not Polish?
No.
Not Hungarian?
No, not French.
That'll be £32,000 then, Errol! Errol Toplin! You are living on your nerve edge, but it's working. Errol, have a look at that. You've now got £32,000. You see, there's a big smile now. £32,000. But we don't want to give you that, Errol! You've got £32,000.
Right.
You've still got 2 lifelines. How do you feel?
Well, a lot better. I mean, who wouldn't feel better?
Yeah.
With £32,000.
£32,000. You said you wanted 16 to put Bechley through university. You can do that now, whatever happens. And you got £16,000 for spends. What will you do with it?
Well,
did you retire?
My fantasy, my absolute fantasy, if I got a lot of money, I would love to buy my parents a condominium in Florida so that they could become snowbirds in the winter.
Snowbirds? Is that what you call them?
Well, that's what Canadians are called, yeah. The ones who tend to spend the winter.
Oh, I see. So
south.
if you're a Canadian and you go and live in Florida, you become a snowbird?
Yeah, that's right.
Wouldn't that be great if that was the next question? What What do you call a Canadian who lives in Florida in the winter? Is it a snowbird?
Yes.
Have a look. Question number 11 is worth 64,000. Errol, you might as well play this no matter what.
Absolutely.
You've got phone a friend and ask the audience. Serious lifelines. You haven't used either of them yet. You're 5 away from £1 million. Does this begin to sink in? You're 5 away from 1 million. You've got 32,000, OK? Have a look at question number 11. It's worth £64,000. Which stately home is the seat of the Marquis of Bath? Longleat, Woburn, Chatsworth, Blenheim.
I'll ask the audience.
OK, audience on your keypads, please. This is for £64,000. This is the question. Which stately home is the seat of the Marquis of Bath? Longleat, Woburn, Chatsworth or Blenheim? It's worth £64,000. All vote now.
Oh.
That's quite high.
Wow.
It may be wrong, but it's high. 77%. Now, why were you so surprised? Did you not think it was Longleat?
Well, I must say, for such an expensive question, I never thought, well, the audience could be wrong, but I never thought that there would be just such a remarkable response. I mean, usually for the more difficult ones, you know, it varies, like 60%, 40%, and it's...
You mean most audiences know nothing? At this level?
I may be very lucky.
77% are saying Longleat, 12% Woburn, 7% Chatsworth, 4% Blenheim. The stately home of the Marquis of Bath. You've got 32,000 guaranteed.
I'll go with the audience.
Final answer.
Yeah.
You just won £64,000. Yes, all right, Maggie still loves you. Yes, you're OK. At this moment, you can walk away with that cheque. It's getting to be rather serious amounts of money. OK?
Yep.
Right. If you give me a right answer to this, question number 12, it's worth £125,000.
Right.
Which actress was the first wife of Ronald Reagan? Barbara Stanwyck, Jane Wyman, Barbara Bel Geddes, Donna Reed.
Jane Wyman, final answer.
Hang on, what did Maggie say? Your mouth
Yeah.
in gear?
No, I know it's Jane Wyman. Well, I feel very certain it's Jane
You
Wyman.
lose £32,000 if you're wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Final answer.
Jane Wyman.
What would you think if I told you you were wrong?
Well, I'd be very upset.
Harold, don't be upset. You just won £125,000. Don't be upset, Harold. You had £64,000. You now have a cheque for £125,000. Have a look at that.
It was a good day off of work today, wasn't it?
If I was you, I wouldn't go back, Harold. So, have a look, OK? At this moment, you're guaranteed £32,000, but obviously at this moment you can walk away with £125,000. You've still got one lifeline.
Yeah.
You got some serious friends waiting? Because you've still got phone a friend.
Really serious friends.
OK. Well, it's serious money. You've got £125,000. The next question is for £250,000.
Right.
If you give me a wrong answer to this, you lose £93,000.
Right.
Have a look at question number 13 of a possible 15. You're 3 away from 1 million. What is a lentigo, often found on human skin? Why are you slapping yourself?
Because one of my phone a friends, which I rejected, is a doctor.
All is not lost, Errol. Hang on. Is it a beauty spot, freckle, mole, or tattoo?
Well, I think it's... Well, I'm sure it's not a tattoo, but the other three could be any of those. Dear me. Right,
It's okay, take your time. It's worth £250,000. You can walk away with £125,000. You can can phone a friend and still take that amount of money.
I'm going to certainly phone a friend, just a question of who.
Okay.
I think I'll ring Marie.
Marie, okay. Where's she?
She's here in London, but she's Canadian.
Okay. Do you want to tell her how much money's involved?
Yes. Yes.
Hello?
Marie?
Yes?
Hiya, it's Chris Tarrant here. Good evening.
Good evening, Chris.
Good evening. We're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Errol Toplin.
Oh, right.
He's doing rather well, Marie.
Pardon me?
I say he's doing rather well.
That's wonderful to hear, but I'm nervous that you're calling.
Well, calm yourself. He's on £125,000.
All right, way to go, Errol.
That means, Marie, that means this question is worth $250,000.
Oh, the pressure. Okay.
Okay. Next voice you hear will be Errol. She'll tell you the question. There are 4 possible answers. One of those is the right answer. It would be worth £250,000. You'll have 30 seconds. Okay, Marie?
Okay.
Okay, lots of luck. Errol, your 30 seconds starts now.
Marie, what is a lentigo often found on human skin? Beauty spot, freckle, mole, or tattoo?
Can you please spell it?
L-E-N-T-I-G-O. Lentigo or lentigo.
To be honest, Errol, I really have no clue.
Yeah, nor do I, Marie.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Thanks for telling me that. Okay. I'll take the money and I'll go.
Oh, come on, Errol, have another look.
No. I chose the wrong phone a friend. Yeah.
Listen, you came a long way.
Yeah.
You came a long
Absolutely.
way. You've got £125,000.
Yeah, this is like a dream. Yeah, I'm taking the money and running. And running.
Give him a big hand. Errol Toplin goes away with this check. Have a look at it, Errol. You can take it now for £125,000. Take it, it's yours. Okay, he goes away with £125,000. I can tell you, I don't think you can care less now, but I can tell you, if you'd said to me, freckle, you would be sitting there with a cheque for $250,000.
Gosh.
I've no idea whether or not your doctor friend would have known.
Oh, he would have known.
Well, we didn't ring him,
Yes.
did we, Errol?
No, we didn't.
OK, he goes away with £125,000. We still have 9 contestants left. We'll do it all over again after the break in a couple of minutes of the final part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
You made of the car.
Well, I'm not cleaning it.
It's gonna get ugly, man. They're gonna buy you drinks. You're gonna meet girls.
Amen!
Columbia Pictures invites you to take the ride of a lifetime.
Rock stars have kidnapped my son.
Almost Famous.
27 women never made a man out of me. Everyone that tried it never really could succeed. 27 women never made a man out of me. I know that you can do it. I hope that you can set me free.
I was absolutely dreading the holiday coming. Putting on a bathing suit was the ultimate nightmare. I was huge. I said, that's it. Losing the weight with the Slim Fast plan. It was absolutely brilliant. It's so simple. I had a shake for breakfast and one for lunch. It's gorgeous, actually. And then a sensible dinner. Slim Fast contains the vitamins and minerals. It's balanced and it's healthy. Just totally changed my life.
Slim Fast, balanced nutrition for healthy weight loss.
I'm over the moon.
Book now for our lowest fares at gofly.com.
Extended 0% finance is available on the Fiat Punto, Bravo, Brava and Seicento. Just call 0800 71 7000.
In 10 minutes, heartbreaking scenes and painful stories from the Indian earthquake as help begins to reach the remotest areas. And astonishing statistics on children and mobile phones. That's the ITV News at 10 tonight.
Welcome back to the fourth and final part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Just before the break, the amazing, I think that's the word, Errol Toplin took £125,000 back to Chesham in Buckinghamshire. Now, we've got 9 contestants left. Fast finger first again, put the 4 answers in the correct order in the fastest time. You're next this Monday night to play for a possible £1 million. Nice and quiet, please, in the audience. Here comes the next question. Put these Mediterranean islands in order from west to east. Corfu, Corsica, Crete, Cyprus. Okay, it looks very straightforward, but you've got to go from the west all the way up to the east. So let's see. This is the right order then. Farthest west is Corsica, then moving on down, Corfu, then is Crete, and then farthest east is Cyprus. That's the right order. Now, 9 contestants left. See how many that got it right. These got it right. Only one, Brian Adams, in 10.97 seconds. Brian, you're the only one. What up, mate? Ready for this?
Let's do it.
Sure, let's do it. So this is Brian Adams, a policeman from Kilmacombe in Renfrewshire. Up in the audience, his wife Louise, and watching at home with the kids, Sean and Ryan. Now, Brian hasn't told any of his colleagues in the force that he's on the show tonight. He says it's because he wants it to be a surprise for them. But in truth, the main reason is he needs time to prepare himself for the ribbing he's bound to get. He's been itching to get on the show, but when he heard he was actually going to be on, apparently he went completely to pieces. And to try and stay cool and calm and collected. I love this. He says he's going to have to try and imagine he's wearing his police uniform. Are you wearing it now?
No.
You're not?
No.
Well, you won't be cool and calm and collected, Brian.
Yes, I will be.
Will you?
I will be.
Actually, I have to say, policemen actually on the show, we've had quite a few over recent months. Policemen actually do quite well.
Yes, yes, I've noticed that.
So
There's
far?
quite a few. So far?
Will they really, I mean, will they really give you stick when you get that? Whatever happens. I think they probably do in places like that, don't they?
Yes, they will.
Yes, whatever I do.
But I'll take it on good spirit. It'll be good.
I tell you what, I mean, the difference is that you're here and they're not. Whoever's watching in the nick, you're the one in the chair, basically.
Yeah.
You're a chocoholic.
Yes, that's my vice. Chocoholic.
How many, how many chocolate bars in a day, in an hour?
At least one a day.
One a day? That's not too bad.
Well, sometimes it's up to 4 or 5 a day.
Yeah. My name is Brian, I'm a chocoholic. You can't go to work without a bar of chocolate.
Yep. Yes.
Well, one other thing, actually, I should mention is that Brian bought a new car a few weeks ago. And while he was out, he had a bit of a prank. Didn't want to tell Louise, so went off and had it repaired without her knowing a thing about it. Until now. 15 questions, £1 million, 3 brand new lifelines, 50-50. Phone a friend and ask this audience. OK, lots of luck, Brian. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So, Brian, question number 1 for £100. Have a look. Take your time. Here it is. In which of these does a child normally save pocket money? Horse box, piggy bank, cat basket, doggy bag.
Piggy bank, Chris.
Right answer, you got £100. You got £100. Have a look at question number 2 for 200 quid. Here it is. Which of these instruments would not be found in a traditional brass band? Trombone, cello, cornet, euphonium.
It's cello, Chris.
It's the right answer. You got 200 quid. I'm a bit worried there for a second. If you do get stuck, you've got those lifelines. If you did give me a wrong answer before £1,000, probably just be aware you would go home with nothing at all. I'm sure it won't happen. Have a look at question number 3 for 300 quid. Which of these nursery rhyme characters is described as old? Boy Blue, Bo Peep, Old Miss Muffet, King Cole.
It's Old King Cole.
It's the right answer. You got £300. Not too taxing so far. Have a look. Question number 4 for £500. You're 2 away from the first big milestone of 1,000. Here it is. Question number 4. Which of these is a piece of furniture? Short lad, little lassie, large tot, tall boy.
Tall boy, Chris.
You wondered where it was going, didn't you? So did I. It's the right answer. You got 500 quid. Basically a chest of drawers standing on another chest of drawers. You got £500. Last point, Brian, you could go home with nothing at all, but this is the first big milestone. Give me a right answer. You've got all 3 lifelines left. I'll give you £1,000 if you give me a right answer. Here it is, question number 5. For which type of food is the French town of Roquefort famous? Truffles, cheese, fish, snails.
Cheese, Chris.
Right answer, you got £1,000. Well done, Brian Adams. Fancy a bar of chocolate?
Oh, I could do with a yard of chocolate right now.
No, I haven't. You got £1,000. You've got all 3 lifelines. Louise is sitting up there looking a lot calmer now, actually. Right, 10 questions away from £1 million, Brian Adams from Renfrewshire. Have a look at question number 6. It's for £2,000. Palm Springs is a resort in which US state? Palm Springs. Hawaii, Alaska, Wyoming, California. For £2,000, you have got 3 lifelines if you need them.
I'll play, Chris, and the final answer is California.
You sure?
Yeah.
Not Alaska?
Nope.
It's the right answer. You got £2,000. You been there?
No.
You'd like to?
I'd like to go there.
I'd send you off around the world then.
I'd need to win a substantial lot more money.
Okay. Well, you got £2,000. You haven't needed any lifelines yet at all. Have a look at question number 7. It's for 4,000. You're now 9 away from £1 million. Here it is. Which building shares its name with the branch of the Freemasons? Chalet, gatehouse, lodge, or cabin?
Lodge, Chris.
Sure.
Positive.
Are you a Freemason?
No.
Final answer.
Final answer.
You just won £4,000. I'm giving you the interview room stare. Let's have a look. You got £4,000 at this moment. Next question's for 8,000. You got 50-50, you got phone a friend, and you got ask the audience. You haven't needed any lifelines yet. 7 out of 7, absolutely correct, with no help at all. Have a look at question number 8 for £8,000. With which industry is Louis B. Mayer most associated? Oil, cinema, railways, pharmaceuticals. Louis B. Mayer, which industry is he most associated with? Oil, cinema, railways, or pharmaceuticals? It's worth £8,000.
I'd like to ask the audience, please, Chris. on this.
OK, audience on your keypads, please. Let's try and get Brian up to £8,000. Although, Brian, you don't have to take their answer. See what happens. This is the question. With which industry is Louis B. Mayer most associated? A on your keypads is oil. B is cinema. C is railways. D, pharmaceuticals. A, B, C, or D? All vote now. Very positive, 82%.
This is where I said I had an inkling it was B.
Yeah. Think it was? Might be wrong,
Yes.
of course.
Might be, but I think so. I'll stick with the audience, and the final answer will be cinema.
It's very good, Brian. You've just got £8,000. He's actually the co-founder of MGM. Now, you've got £8,000. So what does that mean to you, then? On policeman's wage, probably more than handy, 8,000.
Do it. Come in very handy. Very handy for 2 growing boys.
Yeah, yeah. Have a look at question number 9. If you do give me a right answer, it's worth £16,000. Serious money. Question number 9 of a possible 15. In 2000, who was the official Labour candidate in the race for London Mayor? In the year 2000, who was the official Labour candidate in the race for London Mayor? Frank Dobson, Robin Cook, Gordon Brown, Betty Boothroyd.
I'll play Chris, and it was Frank Dobson.
Why are you saying that?
Because I'm pretty certain.
You've got £8,000. It's for £16,000. You would lose 7 if you give me a wrong answer. You want to play?
Yeah, I want to play. And final answer, Frank Dobson.
You've just won £16,000, right? And you still got 2 lifelines. Oh! That's a bit of a nail-biting place to stop, as they often are. Actually, you got £16,000, Brian. You're 1 away from the next big milestone for £32,000. And wouldn't that be nice to take back to Renfrewshire? But you'll have to wait, I'm afraid. You got 50-50, you got phone a friend left. You're 6 questions away from $1 million with 2 lifelines left. And I'm afraid that's all we've got time for. Earlier on tonight, right at the top of the show, John Tuff from Essex went away with £4,000. And then Errol Toplin took £125,000 back to Buckinghamshire. At the moment, Brian Adams from Renfrewshire is on £16,000. He still has 2 lifelines remaining. Brian and I will be back on Thursday. If you'd like to enter, check if you're eligible by seeing some of the rules on Teletext on ITV. You know the number to call. He did. 09068 444444. Coming up next on ITV News at 10 with Trevor McDonald. Remember, we're back Thursday night at 8. Good night.
On ITV's News at 10 next, the town where more than 300 children were killed in the Indian earthquake when buildings came down on a school procession.